Hey guys, how are you doing? It's me again, Fabiola, and we are here to continue our activities from Junior Time 6. So please grab your books, open your Pupils book on page 18, okay? Pupils book page 18. Remember to pause the video to organize your materials. And the activity is number 12, say it. Let's start, okay? Which syllables sound the strongest? Listen and repeat. So we have 4 examples for you guys here. We are going to repeat together and understand the strongest sound. The first example is clever. Repeat with me. Clever. So the syllable with the strongest sound is the first one. Now we have the word repeat. Repeat. So the strongest sound is on the second syllable. Next example is talkative. Talkative. The syllable with the strongest sound is the first one. The next example is hardworking. Hardworking. So the syllable with the strongest sound is the second one. Did you get the exercise? Okay. Now, please grab a notebook, a piece of paper. We are going to practice a little bit. So pause the video and write these 10 words on a notebook, exactly like this. Number 1, artistic. Number 2, sporty. Number 3, friendlier. Because we are going to listen, and then you have to underline the syllable with the strongest sound. Okay? Number 1, listen.
Artistic. Artistic.
Okay, now we have to underline artist or tick. You have to choose which is the strongest one.
Artistic.
Artistic. Okay? So you can underline and later we'll correct. Number 2. Listen to number 2.
Sporty. Sporty.
Number 3.
Friendlier. Friendlier.
Number 4.
Kinder. Kinder.
Number 5.
Describe. Describe.
Number 6.
November. November.
Number 7.
About. About.
Number 8.
Columbia. Columbia.
Number 9.
Puppy. Puppy.
Number 10.
Around. Around.
Okay, now let's correct. Number 1.
Artistic.
Artistic. So the strongest sound is on the second syllable. Number 2, sporty. The strongest sound is on the first syllable. Number 3, friendlier. Friendlier. So the strongest sound is on the first syllable. Number 4, kinder. Kinder. So the strongest sound is on the first syllable. Number 5, describe. Describe. The strongest sound is on the second syllable. Number 6, listen, November. November. It's on the second syllable. Number 7, about. About. On the second syllable, it's the strongest sound. Number 8, Colombia. Colombia. The strongest sound is on the second syllable. Number 9, puppy. Puppy. It's on the first syllable. Number 10, around. Around. The strongest sound is on the second syllable. Let's check. All ready? Done, guys? I hope you guys enjoy this exercise. This is an exercise that is very important to for your pronunciation, so that is an excellent practice. Okay? Moving on. Please open your books on your pupils book on page 20. I'd like you to go to our PS portal and listen to Sonia's story. So they are at a circus, which is a circus family. So CD 26, okay? So I would like you to listen and understand a little bit her story. We are going to do here exercise 15, which after you listen, we have to read the sentence and mark true or false. So, number 1, Sonia's 12 years old. Is that true or false? Number 2, Sonia's older than her brothers and sisters. Is that true or false? Number 3, Sonia's family are hardworking. True or false? Number 4, Sonia's grandparents are clowns. True or false? Number 5, Sonia doesn't go to school. Is that true or false? Let's correct. Number 1, Sonia is 12 years old. According to the listening, if you heard it, that is true. Sonia is older than her brothers. That is not true. That is false. She's younger than them. Number 3, Sonia's family are hardworking. That is true. They work at a circus and they work a lot. They practice a lot. Number 4, Sonia's grandparents are clowns. That's true. We can see actually by the picture there. Sonia doesn't go to school. That is false. She really does go to school. Let's check. Okay, guys? Well done. So here you can, on this talk time, you can practice the exercise 16. It's for you to practice your fluency. So you can text a friend, you can practice with someone at home, which are questions like, what is your cousin like? He's talkative, he's nice, he's hardworking, he's funny. So you can explain to your family how a friend or cousin is. What are your parents like? You can explain to one of your friends, how are your parents? Okay? Now we can go to page 21 and we are going to practice reading. So pause the video, go to PS Portal CD1 28 and listen and read. After you finish, we are going to do the exercise. Exercise 18. So according to Hot Shots and Smart Artists, we have to answer these 6 questions. Okay? Question number 1 is, where are Brad and Casey from? Let's check here. Brad Miller and his older sister are from the United States. So, where are Brad and Casey from? The United States. Number 2, who is older, Brad or Casey? Let's take a look. Brad is 11 and Casey is 13. So, who is older? Casey. Number 3, question number 3, are Brad and Casey hardworking? Let's take a look. They play in basketball teams. The other players in their teams are older and taller than them, but they are the stars of the team, Brad and Casey. They practice basketball every day, so they are probably very hardworking. Number 4. Now it's a question about Abby and Bianca. Are Abby and Bianca from France? They're 12 years old. They're from the United Kingdom, so no, they aren't. Is Abby older? Is Bianca older than Abby? Is Bianca older than Abby? Bianca and Abby, they're twins. They're 12. So, Bianca, no, she isn't older than Abby. Where do they sell their paintings? Number 6. They're very good at art, and they like painting with bright colors. The twins sell their paintings in shops and art galleries. So, in shops and art galleries. Check. Very good. Well done. So this is another exercise that we had just correct. And also, think of someone you know and you can answer those questions. Can you say the questions with me? How old are they? How old are they? What are they good at? What do they work hard at? So you can write about a friend. How old are they? What they're good at? And what do they do? Okay? Now, moving on to our last part of this lesson, we have Cleo. So today, take a look at the photo. We are talking about families. What type of family we are talking about? Wow, let's listen and then you can say it with me. How do ant families work together? How do ant families work together? Take a look at the photo. That is group work, right? Collaborative work. For sure. So let's practice number 1. Listen and repeat. Number 1.
Colony, colony.
Colony. Can you say it with me? Number 2. Listen.
Queen ant, queen ant.
Queen ant. Number 3.
Worker ant, worker ant.
So pay attention. British, they say worker ant. In American, we say worker ant. So you can repeat as you like. Worker ant. Number 4.
Nest, nest.
Nest. Number 5.
Drone, drone.
Drone. Here's our drone. Let's take a closer look at the pictures. So here we have our worker ant. Here we have our colony. Here we have our queen ant, our drone, and our nest. So now I'd like you to watch this video. Let me show you this video.
Guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
Hello again. Welcome back to Guess What? Today we're asking, how do ant families work together? First, let's look at the ways ants work together. These ants are building a nest or a home together. This group of ants are carrying leaves for food to their nest. Look, these ants are carrying a piece of food together. These ants are all moving the queen ant's eggs to a different part of the nest. And this group of ants are moving food and eggs from an old nest to a new nest. Now listen to how ants work together. Ants live in families called colonies. In each colony, ants work together in groups and help one another. Most colonies of ants live in nests, and every colony has one queen ant. The queen's job is to make lots and lots of eggs for the colony. There are also drone ants and worker ants in colonies. The drones help the queen to make eggs. And the worker ants do all of the other jobs. There are always lots of worker ants. Some of them make the nest and keep it clean and tidy. Other worker ants find food, like leaves, and bring it back to the nest. Let's learn about how bee families work together. Bee families are like ant families. They live and work together in a family or colony. Bees' nests are called hives. Look how clever they are to make this hive. Bee families have got worker bees. This worker bee is getting food from a flower. Bee families have also got hard-working drones. Some of them look after the hive. Look at this brown queen bee laying eggs. Look at the drones. Like ants, they help the queen make eggs. When all the bees in a colony work together, they can make honey. What do you know? How do ant families work together? One ant family lives in this nest. Drones help this ant to lay eggs. Queen ant. These ants carry food to the nest. Worker ants. Well done! See you next time on Guess What? Bye!
Guess what?
Wow, that's a lot of information. Did you know that ants and bees work that much? Yeah, they're very hardworking. So here on your book, you have more information on how ants work. Okay, and you can end this lesson building this beautiful poster here in the project. Okay, so I hope you have a lot of fun studying about the ants and bees. And that's it for Unit 1. So I'll see you on our next unit. Okay, bye!